Have you been keeping up with what's going on in Oregon?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Ashley. Welcome to our psychedelic news show, Psyched for the Week.
Every episode, we will look at 4 news stories from the world of psychedelic medicine. We will cover the business, politics, science, and spirituality related to psychedelics.
Our Psyched 4 stories for this week include a Canadian senator taking psilocybin for depression, a 14,000 square foot psilocybin facility opens in British Columbia, Oregon's plan to legalize therapeutic psilocybin, and mushrooms are the hottest fashion trend for 2022.
Ashley, what do you have for our first story?
Ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. A Canadian senator has come out of the psychedelic closet. 74-year-old Larry Campbell announced in a speech at the Catalyst Psychedelic Summit that he has been microdosing psilocybin to help his depression. The senator suffers from PTSD, depression, and issues of getting old. He takes pharmaceuticals for treatment, but according to Campbell, they were still leaving him grumpy. Then, all of a sudden, during the pandemic, he noticed a steady improvement in his mood. He couldn't figure out why, so he brought it up to his wife. She admitted that she had been spiking his coffee with microdoses of psilocybin. Canada is currently working on regulating access to magic mushrooms. The Special Access Program allows depression patients to use psilocybin. In 2018, President Donald Trump signed similar legislation, the Right to Try bill, into law, allowing seriously ill patients to bypass the FDA for experimental medications. Plant medicines like cannabis and psilocybin could be covered under this legislation. Psilocybin also works differently than regular antidepressants. Emerging research shows that psilocybin increases brain network integration, allowing people to break out of the cycles of self-defeating thought patterns that cause depression. Even more exciting, research suggests that psilocybin's effects last long after the treatment ends, which is not the case with traditional antidepressants. A recent study at Johns Hopkins University shows that treatment with magic mushrooms for major depression lasts about a year. Hey Jimmy, don't you have another story from Canada?
Why, ya hater. More from our friends up north. A Canadian-based company, Optimi Health, has finished cultivation of its first batch of magic mushroom at its licensed facilities in Princeton, British Columbia. The 10,000 square foot facility has 10 growing rooms that can produce approximately 4,400 pounds of dried psilocybin mushrooms a month. The warehouse cost $14 million to build, that's Canadian money. They are positioning themselves as a significant player in the burgeoning psychedelic sector. If we assume that an average dose is about 3 grams, that would mean the facility is providing 660,000 doses every month, or almost 8 million doses a year. With only 39 million Canadians as of 2020, this facility would produce 1 dose for every 20% of the population every year. For the time being, the facility would also produce lion's mane and chaga mushrooms, since they cannot currently use any of the psilocybin outside legally sanctioned research. Psilocybin is still illegal in Canada and is considered a controlled substance. Optimi Health received a license from Health Canada to produce psilocybin and an exemption to extract the psychedelic components for clinical trials. The growing facility also meets the criteria to be listed as organic in Canada. This January, Health Canada brought back parts of its Special Access Program, which allow physicians to request access to restricted drugs to treat those suffering from mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Hey Ashley, have you been keeping up with what's going on in Oregon?
Yeah. Last week, the Oregon Health Authority adopted the state's first set of administrative rules regarding psilocybin products, testing, and training programs. These rules will go into effect next January when the state's therapeutic psilocybin program commences. The state published a draft of the proposed rules earlier this year before soliciting feedback from citizens. In a letter to the public sent out Friday, Oregon Psilocybin Services thanked everyone who took time to offer comments on the proposed administrative rules. Over 200 comments were submitted. Some public comments were incorporated into the adopted rules. The rules limit cultivation to psilocybe cubensis and will permit only products that can be consumed orally. All psilocybin products are required to be sampled and tested in a lab for safety. These products and services will only be available at licensed centers. To become a licensed psilocybin facilitator, one must complete a training program consisting of 120 hours of instruction that will cover topics like historical and contemporary applications, equity, safety, ethics, pharmacology, neuroscience, clinical research, facilitation skills, preparation, administration, and integration. The finalized rules are published on the Oregon Secretary of State's website. You can find a link in the description to this video.
The American designer Rachel Zoe once said, "Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak." One of the biggest trends in style in 2022 is our friend the mushroom. Mushroom prints are one of the hottest items in stores these days for clothing. The style website Refinery29 asked the question, why are designers high on mushrooms right now? They noted that mushroom prints are being utilized by some of the top designers in runway shows. Numerous examples of mushroom prints could be seen at New York's Fashion Week last year for this year's collection. While the style is coming in hot for 2022, the company noted that the designs had started appearing in 2020, shortly after Denver and other cities decriminalized psilocybin mushrooms. It also fits in with the theme of dopamine dressing, as people wear what makes them feel good. This includes wearing bright colors and graphics of things that they enjoy. For many, mushrooms fall directly into this category. Another hot mushroom trend is the emergence of mushroom leather. Milo is an apparel company that uses mycelium from the underground root system of fungus as an alternative to traditional cow-based leathers. In 2021, Adidas built the Stan Smith Milo, which was the first fungus-based shoe for the athletic company. Lululemon has also introduced fungus-based products including yoga mats and yoga bags. The new mushroom leather trend is not only expected to offer consumers a different type of material for clothing, but it also brings more awareness about what mushrooms can do in the long-term sustainability of our planet. Hey Ashley, do you have any clothing with mushrooms on it?
Jimmy, do you even follow me on social media?
I mean, I follow you,
We're
but...
friends.
Are we?
Yeah, I post all the time.
Okay.
Like every day.
Okay.
Don't you look at Jimmy. Come on.
Hey Ashley,
Yeah, Jimmy.
would you like to go to a very mushroomy show?
That sounds psychedelically delicious.
Well, our friend Mark Farina is playing this Saturday at Meow here in Denver.
I would much love to go.
It should be much of a good time. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to the Psyched for the Week YouTube channel. We will keep you updated with the latest news from the world of psychedelic medicine.
If you have a story you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comment section below.
You can also follow us on Facebook. That link is also below in the description. And always,
Stay safe.
stay informed.
And stay psyched for the week.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Were we doing the whole thing? I thought we were just doing my part. A closet. 74.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. Shh. Hey, I know. Go to bed. Sorry, later, love. I know. Go to bed. Psilocybin condenses. We'll talk about them now. Meow. You can find a link in the description to this video. We're gonna redo that. And cut. I think like if we just cut out that middle part where I fucked up. Good. Bam. Psyched. I get psyched and loud.
Okay.
Aside from us, we're the coolest fucking thing in Denver. Meow Wolf is number 2.